Yes, people, this is the Everton Aston Villa Watchalong. I'll just check if the audio is good. And we're back with a live stream. We haven't done a watch-along or a live stream in, God, I don't even know how long. I think it's been about a month. The last one I did was, I think it might have been Man City Luton right before Christmas. Then obviously there's been a reason why I've not been doing much content, mainly because Christmas period is always busy with family and friends, and obviously now I've come up to see my great grandparents and stuff like that. But yeah, we're back on the content grind. Should be good. It should be a good game, to be honest with you. Everton, Aston Villa. Everton, this season they've not actually been bad. It just looks like they've been bad due to the point deduction. But if we show the Premier League table, they are sitting in 17th, right? But if you add an extra 10 points, right, that's 26 points. They are nearly in the potential race for Europe. Obviously, the tops, they're like 5 points off Europe if they didn't get that points deduction. So they got really unlucky in that sense. Obviously, the relegation battle is actually starting to become interesting because it looked like Sheffield United and Burnley and Luton would be the whipping boys and go straight back down. But Luton and Burnley picking up a couple of results of late. I mean, Luton have actually not been bad this season. They've not actually been battered like Sheffield United have in literally most games. I mean, look at their goal difference. It says it all, -34 compared to -14. The Forest in a relegation battle. Brentford, I said at the start of the season, controversial. I think Brentford will be in a relegation battle. I just think missing Ivan Toney, who brings you that 15, 20 goals, assists a season, and then you got Mbeumo, who's been out as well. I just thought, this might be the season where Brentford, they don't go down. I don't think they go down, but I think they're going to be in a dogfight. And Ivan Toney, he's got to get up to speed because he hasn't played in 8 months. So he's not going to, unless he comes back roaring and riring and shoot them back up the table, then we'll see. But if he doesn't, then Brentford could be in serious trouble because they're only 3 points adrift. Will Thomas Frank's job be in danger? Because obviously I know Brentford, they have a very small budget, so they have to work with what they've got. But if you think about it, right, this is what, their third season in the Premier League? Third season? Is it their third season in the Premier League? Third season in the Premier League. First season did really well mid-table. Last season did really well. And they're not doing great this season. I think they will give Thomas Frank a pass because it looks like Tony probably will be gone in the summer. So they'll probably give Thomas Frank another year. I don't think his job will be in danger, if I'm honest, as long as they stay up, but due to the circumstances that they've been under. But let's speak a bit about this game while I put the game on. Because it is going to be a good game, I think, between Everton and Aston Villa. I'm looking forward to it, since I'm doing a stream. So yeah, the teams are out. So yeah, this is the teams for Everton. In goal, Pickford at right back, Coleman, 2 centre backs, Braithwaite and Tarkowski. The left back, Mikalenko, and the 2 DMs, Onana and Garner. Onana's been linked with Arsenal this week. Then they have a front. They're playing 4-2-3-1. Then in the 3 is Harrison, Doucouré, and Danjuma. Doucouré, solid Everton player. I actually like Doucouré as a player. I mean, Calvert-Lewin picking up a couple of goals off late. Obviously had that controversial sending off, which did get overruled. If he can stay fit, Everton will be comfortably fine in this season. As for Aston Villa, the team that sit third in the Premier League that could go above Manchester City today. In goal, Martinez. As a back four, Konza, Carlos, Lenglet, and Morono. The two DMs in Karma and Louise. Oh, are they not playing that? They're playing a 4-4-2. This has just changed. McGinn, Louise, Karma, and Leon Bailey, and Watkins and Diaby up front. That's going to be interesting. Score prediction. Ooh. My score prediction. I'm going to go with a 2-0 Aston Villa win. Watkins and Diaby, hopefully, because I've got them in my FPLs and I could do with the FPL points. If I'm honest, inject me them FPL points. Right, how do I switch? Sign into that account. But I'm looking forward to this game. Of course, smash the likes. We're on the road to 400 now subscribers. Somehow my game has froze. I'm not sure how that's happened. Let me pull it on my... Sky Sports Premier League, isn't it? Let me change the banner. Not sure why my Fire Stick is bugging out. If it does, I'll just put it on this. We also are going to be doing a stream for the Barcelona game tonight. Barcelona Real Madrid in the Super Copa final in Saudi Arabia. So that should be a good watch. Let me sort this out. There we go. They play really good football under Unai Emery, and say he's only been there, what, like a year? He's only been there about 14 months, 15 months. He's only been. And obviously, he took over from Steve Gerrard, who did okay at first at Aston Villa. And I just think the pressure possibly got to him. Aston Villa, you're going from the Scottish League to Aston Villa in the Premier League. It's a very big step up. The Scottish League are equivalent to, I would honestly say, I would compare them to a lower side Premier League team. Like, a lot of people think, would Rangers and Celtic do well in the Scottish League? In the Premier League? No, they wouldn't. Because they win the league. Rangers have had a couple of good campaigns in Europe. Got to a Europa League final, lost on penalties. Quarterfinals, I believe, as well. But they're just taking care of the position. But I feel like with Aston Villa, how far can they go? They are currently sitting third in the Premier League. Could they get Champions League? I generally do. If they can bolster their team and keep some of their players in January, like Douglas Luiz, who has been linked with moves to Arsenal, they've got a real good chance because Spurs, they play good. I think my top four, if I was to do updated, I might do that updated Premier League predictions. That's something I might do. I might do updated Premier League predictions. We'll do that tomorrow on a stream. Updated Premier League predictions. If I Apologies about this. The internet is seriously playing up, which is causing me to lag. Hopefully that will be better. But like I was saying, top four predictions. Fourth, it's really tough. I mean, let's get up the Premier League table right while this game is on. it's really tough, to predict. I think, will Aston Villa fall away because of Europe as well? I mean, they sit 4 points clear of Spurs. Spurs have got obviously their game in hand later when they play Man United, and I do think they'll beat Man United. I think it's really tough. I think it's between Aston Villa and Spurs for fourth. I think it'll go Liverpool or Man City first, and then Liverpool, Man City second, Arsenal third, Villa or Spurs fourth. I mean, West Ham, they only sit 6 points off. I mean, West Ham have been very purple patch. Started the season off really well, then went through like a mid patch. Now they're sort of more back on form. Brighton, they're 9 points adrift. God, Spurs and Chelsea 9 points adrift, and Arsenal have still got a game in hand, which whoever they've got, they should be winning. Unless it's Man City or Liverpool. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think it really does depend on. I think it really does depend on. I think it depends on how. I think injuries and Europe is going to be massive. Spurs, obviously, they're not in Europe, so they get that extra couple of days off. Like Villa, they'll be playing Thursday, Sunday. All being yes, the the Europa Conference League, they should be comfortably winning, due to how good they've been this season and the teams that are in that competition. But yeah, it'd be interesting when they get to the quarterfinals of that competition, and if they're still in that top four race, let's say they sit a couple of points clear, do you just bin off the Conference League and go for the top four? Surely. Champions League football next season. And just think of the more players they'll be able to attract. Unai Emery, proven track record. But then there's that aspect of Villa will want to win their first trophy in God knows how many years. They've been close to a couple of trophies. I remember they got to the League Cup final a couple of years ago against Man City. Lost. So they're going to want to win a trophy. So I'll tell you into this game. Konza. Douglas Luiz, good player, man. Won him at Liverpool. And one thing I do like about him, he can break the lines, and that's something that Fabinho was very good at. Those long-range, over-the-top passes. You saw a lot of times that Fabinho-Mane link-up went very underrated. A lot of the times Fabinho would ping a pass over to our wide players, and they'll break the lines because he's big and powerful, and that's something that Douglas Luiz offers. The thing is with Douglas Luiz, he's going to cost a hell of him. He's going to cost so much. He's going to cost loads and loads of money. I mean, how much? Villa's going to want at least 80 million. If they get top four, they're going to want at least 80 million for him. Would I pay that? But the DMs that are out there, I mean, my dream DM is Alain Tchouameni from Real Madrid, but Pelinia, 40 million, 45 million. Bayern Munich looks like they've pulled out of that race. I just don't. I then you don't. I don't think a DM's really on the priority right now. With how good McAllister's starting to settle in, Endo, I don't think a DM is the priority in January. For me, it's the centre back. Ollie Watkins shoots straight at Jordan Pickford. Straight at Pickford is that going to be a Villa corner? Yeah, Villa corner. No, it's a throw-in, sorry. You know who I also like at Villa? Kamara. I think he's solid. I think he's been very good this season as a box-to-box midfielder. Calvert-Lewin back from injury from Everton. Ball out wide to Harrison. It's going to be a throw-in. If they could keep coming, I mean, the points deduction, they're 10 points clear. So, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin can score you 10 Premier League plus goals, which will probably keep Everton up with their home form as well. Everton, in the past couple of seasons, when they've been in relegation scraps, big players like Doucouré, who steps up, their home form is a big reason why they are still in the Premier League. And I think obviously they shouldn't be relying on their home form, just to keep them out relegation battles. But I do think it'll be the difference maker for them as well, just because that's where they turn up when the pressure's on. And he knows how to drag out good results and grind out them big results that needed to keep them in the Premier League. But if it comes to a stage, if you're an Everton fan, like, what is the future? I know they've got their stadium and stuff, but surely you want to be playing better football. You move into a new ground. You don't want to keep being in relegation battles every year. You want to be trying to get back into Europe, fighting for that Europa League, Conference League. Because Everton do have money, by the way. They do have a lot of money. They've just spent it on crap. New stadium. Ball in. Cleared by Malenko. Good clearance. Tokarski. Kamara. I do apologise about the internet, people. This is very frustrating. I'm not going to lie. Getting very frustrated. But hopefully he'll be back to normal. Villa have a corner. My prediction was 2-0 Aston Villa in this game. Leon Bailey's going to take the corner. Douglas Luiz alongside. Let's see if Villa can get a good opening threat here from the corner. Plays a short. Douglas Luiz. Out back to McGinn. Leon Bailey. Lovely. Oh! Alex Moreno with a lovely half volley into the bottom right-hand corner. And that puts Aston Villa 1-0 up in the game. Everton 0, Villa 1. What an absolute beautiful... Oh my God, that goal was actually... You don't hit half volleys like that. That is a clean half volley. Lovely touch, lovely finish. The link up there between Douglas Luiz, Leon Bailey, and then just plays that little ball over the top. Moreno into the bottom right. That is lovely. McGinn as well. Linking up there. Everton tried to play the offside. He's onside. Lovely finish. Leaves Pickford no chance. And that puts Aston Villa 1-0 up in the game. There's no real closing down there. No closing down. I mean, you got Danjuma faffing about. Don't know what he's doing. Faffing about with Langley there. It is going to be a possible offside, apparently. We'll see if this gets chalked off. I mean, he's onside in my opinion. I'll tell you what, that's actually very close. That is very close. But I think he is onside. I'm not seeing the lines being drawn. I'm not a fan of that, when you don't see the lines being drawn. I'm not a fan of when the lines aren't drawn. I mean, I thought they'd be checking for a possible foul between Langley and Danjuma. You know, both roughing each other up, pause. Yeah, I don't know. He is onside. This is a long check, by the way. This is a long check. You don't hit them any better, man. That is a lovely goal. This is taking a while. I hate it when it takes this long. It's taking nearly 5 minutes to sort this. That's a joke. That is an absolute joke. Shouldn't take that long. We've watched this replay about 30 times. Goal does not stand. What? I think he's onside. Alex Moreno is not happy. He thinks he obviously should have been a goal. Scored a cracking goal as well. Absolutely lovely finish. Really good build up. I mean, poor from Everton, not really closing down and no awareness, but it does get chalked off. Chalked offside. For what has got to say about that? Ajax are showing concrete interest in Jordan Henderson. Case they'll get green light El Etihad in January. Tweet, and you know what that means when you read tweets. Jude Bellingham confirmed as a Team of the Year. Same with Theo Hernandez. Aston Villa. Onana clears, or was that Onana? Good player, Decore, man. Very good player. Scores a lot of important goals. Scores actually quite a lot of goals for Everton. Where did they get him from? Was it Watford? I think they actually paid quite a lot from you. I think they paid like 30 mil from Watford. Done a lot of business, Everton and Watford. Richarlison, Decore. Was it Watford they got Decore from? I want to Google that. I'm very intrigued. Yes, it was Watford. You've been alright in this game. Mega chances behind that Alex Moreno goal. That should have probably stood, in my opinion. I thought it was onside. But it's one of those. It's just annoying when it takes so long. Like, it's like, stuff like 5 minutes, man. I think genuinely 2 minutes max. You've watched the replay so many times, you've got all the technology to be able to see if it's a clear and obvious offside and it's a goal that should be stood or not. It shouldn't take 5 minutes. McGinn, Kamara, Douglas. Oh, Kwanzaa good run. Tried to get a 1-2 there. Fell for. So far, it's been a relaxing Sunday. You know, you've got some good games on today, people. We are going to be doing the Barcelona Real Madrid game. And then I'm going to watch this game. Then chill, have dinner, watch Spurs, Man United. Then be back for the Barcelona Real Madrid game. Should be a really good game. I do think Real Madrid will win that. You already know Bellingham will probably score. Down. If Moreno had a better touch, Pickford would have been in trouble. Konza. Diego Carlos. I think he's overrated, by the way. I think he's one of the overrated centre-backs in the league. I know he's been alright, that he's been good this season. At Seville, I thought he was overrated. When he first came in, I thought he was overrated. When I say he's overrated, doesn't mean he's a bad centre-back. I just don't rate him like that. I think Villa can 100% do better, hence why those linked with quite a lot of centre-backs. Ollie Watkins, ball over the top, lovely touch. Tried to find DRB. Leon Bailey, oh, good save, Pickford. Credit to DRB though, real credit to DRB, keeping it in. Tried to get a shot off, keeps it in, goes all the way. Right, I've just sorted something and hopefully that'll make it better. We can only hope. Because it is quite frustrating. I don't know why it's been really bad. Constantly disconnecting my stream. But people, if you are, I apologise about it. Or if you're watching on the playback or whatever, smash the likes, subscribe to the channel. The content is normally a lot better, but today, God, it is crap. We do sit on 329 subs. I think the internet's starting to be a little bit better. Tarkowski's down. I do see blood. Is that blood from just above the eye? There is blood just above the eye. At half time, we've got some Jaffa cakes, and hopefully tonight when we do the Run Good game, the internet's fucking good. He is up and well, Tarkowski. He's back. Everton have had no chances in this first half. Obviously, the disallowed goal, the Leon Bailey shot, could say from Pickford. There's not really been many honestly, it's actually been quite a dead game. Ten minutes to go, first half. These Jaffa cakes are so nice. Good ball from Longley. Keeps it in. Tried to keep it alive there, Aston Villa. Everton back in possession, loses it again. Everton just can't seem to get out. Danjuma, though, wins it back. Everton's probably first opportunity of the half. Block. Everton corner. With the pace that Danjuma offers on that left-hand side, they've got to try and capitalise on this acres of space from that Villa high line. That's a mistake there from Douglas Luiz. Sorry, Konza. Mistake from Konza. And Everton almost capitalise there. So you got that's the key to beating Aston Villa. The ball's over the top and the high line. And with the pace of that Danjuma offers, that's going to be their key figure in this game. Calvert-Lewin's calling for a penalty. Never a penalty.
Let's have a word about the strike forces on the show here today from a former Everton striker. Kevin Campbell's watching. What are you making of it, Kevin? I'm seeing two distinct differences. I'm seeing when the ball goes up to Watkins, he's got people around him to really help him very close. When it goes up to
Ball over the top. Too heavy for Leon Bailey there. Here's a question though. I was actually, Arsenal, they want a striker. Do you think they're going for someone like an Ollie Watkins? Arsenal created like 70 chances in like 4 games. Ollie Watkins can score 15 Premier League goals. And in an Arsenal team that create loads of chances, they just can't finish. Ollie Watkins could probably bag 20 plus. He very rarely gets injured. He's very consistent. He's been good this season. He's going to be a cheaper option than what the likes of Osherman, Ivan Toney would be. I know also been linked with Dominic Solanke. I think Watkins is probably that level above Solanke. Obviously, Osherman signed a new contract, and they're going to want about 130 million. I saw. Arsenal ain't going to pay that. They ain't got the money now. They're spending a lot of money, Arsenal, and the FFP will catch up with them, so they can't afford. They probably don't have the money to go and spend 130 million on a striker. If I was an Arsenal fan, my dream choice would be Osherman, but someone like an Ollie Watkins wouldn't be bad. Because we've seen Martinelli is capable of scoring 15 plus. Saka can score 15 plus. Watkins can score probably 15 to 20 plus. Jesus could probably bag at least 5 plus. And then Odegaard can bag a couple. Then other players as well. So I think Ollie Watkins wouldn't be a bad choice for a striker for Arsenal. If I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be like, you know what, that's actually a solid pickup. Good age as well. He's not like he's old, he's like 25. Premier League proven. So you've got literally everything. Is that Lenglet's down there? No, Moreno, sorry. Just a ball smacking the face from Harrison. Did they get Harrison on a loan or did they buy him from Leeds?
Well, coming up after this, more Premier League action as Manchester United take on Tottenham. It's live with us on Sky Sports Premier League from 4 o'clock. Knocked down a place on the table by Chelsea's win yesterday. Blooded nose for Alex Moreno. McGinn, who did start a game at left back against Everton earlier this season in the League Cup, is we're going to have to fill in on that side for the time being. Camera with a clearance, Garner underneath it with a header. Losing out to Watkins, but Garner then smashes it against his own colleague. Anana really was winded by that. Bailey taken away from him by Garner, who then overhits him. Okay, just footballing the victory. Makes the win there, Liam. Friends like that. does have Moreno as an option back on outside of him now. That's Luis. Expecting a fair bit of stoppage time in this first half with the hold-ups that we've had, particularly over the disallowed goal.
McGinn. Keeping the ball up well. Good play, McGinn. I'll definitely take him at Liverpool. Solid player. But we've got enough players in the eights. Coleman. Keeping the ball. It's going to be a Villa throw-in. 2 minutes before added time. I think there's going to be quite a lot on because the VAR checked a couple of fouls. I say a solid 5 or 6 minutes.
Making the run and getting in behind Seamus Coleman. The target.
Watkins shoots, block. In possession with Danjuma. Plays the ball into Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's got Decore alongside him. Oh, and he can't finish. Good save by Martinez. The composure, brilliant save, 1-on-1. Garner shoots. Martinez, good save again. Everton with 2 real big opportunities there. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he can't believe how he's not put Everton 1-0 up before half time. And I said it, the pace of Danjuma winning the ball back from possession, plays a lovely pass into Calvert-Lewin. Oh, he just can't finish. Just hit it with your laces, mate. The composure there from Martinez, solid. And it's another good save from the shot from Garner. 8 minutes, yeah. Thought there'd be quite a lot. This game's looking like it's going to start stepping up a little bit, which is good. Can we just make a banner? I mean, look. Back. I really don't know why the internet's playing up. I really don't. Garner wins the ball back. Everton a bit of time here on the ball, getting some chances going. Danjuma swings it in. Tries to find Coleman on the overlap. Can't quite. Harrison. Ball to Milenko. And it's a crap chance, if I'm honest. I still can't believe that Dominic Calvert-Lewin missed. Just hit it with your laces, mate. Tries to find that bottom right corner. Yeah, blown it. And that's what I mean. You've got to capitalise on this Villa high line. With the space that they leave behind, you can, with the pace of Danjuma and Calvert-Lewin, you've got to capitalise. Yeah, because I still think Aston Villa wins this game. Like I said in my prediction, 2-0. It's a clear foul from Coleman, and he's moaning about it. There's going to be a free kick to Villa with 5 minutes to go of added time. Obviously, there's been a lot of fouls, the VAR check, so it makes sense for the amount of minutes that's been added. But it's been a very game. Yeah, a couple of 1 or 2 chances. The Pickford shot save, the Martinez shot save. Barring that, there's not really been much. Villa heavily dominated the ball with the possession. Not really created loads of chances with it. Everton, they're always going to stick with their very compact, how they play under Sean Dyche. And they're defending well here. They'll be definitely very happy at half time with how much Villa dominated the possession. But that's what happens. Most teams do dominate Everton. With the style of football Everton play, they will get dominated. And they'll be happy with the performance in the first half.
Intelligent ones in this first half. Away by Tarkovsky. Here's
Kamara.
in the way. Coleman gets it away. Just accidentally trips long play. Well, he's taken back the best chance, haven't they? Villa's football and pressure. And Calvert-Lewin opportunity was the one. Been a spirited end to the half from Sean Dyche's side.
They've started to come into the game a little bit more, Everton, in the last 10 minutes or so. But not taking their chances. It seems like they're the best opportunities of the half. Coming from Garner and Calvert-Lewin. I mean, Calvert-Lewin should be scoring, I'm sorry. Should be scoring. And that's one thing Everton don't want is inconsistency from Calvert-Lewin, especially when he's going to be so pivotal to them in the relegation scrap. Especially when he's fit, he's going to have to step up because over the past 2 to 3 years or so, he's had a lot of injuries. And he's not been there for Everton. And when he's been fully fit and firing, he's actually been scoring goals. So, Everton can't afford for him to be too inconsistent. Calvert-Lewin cleared away. would have been another chance before half time. 30 seconds on the clock. Coleman with a throw in.
It's covered though, winning the head.
And that is half time, people. Half time. Villa. Couple of half chances. It's sad when it goes. Apologies about that. Internet cuts out as I was speaking. Calvin Lewin should have scored before half time. The offside goal from Arena, a lovely half sweep volley into the bottom right corner. That was chalked off. Garner with a chance. Leon Bailey had a chance saved from Pickford. So there's been a couple of half decent chances, but it's goalless at half time. And we'll be back for half time while I go and toilet and take a break and stuff. But I will see you then. I am back. Right, let me just sort this. We're back. Game is underway. We've only missed 10 seconds. Went downstairs. Had something quick bite to eat. A drink. Let's hope for some goals in the second half, if I'm honest. Let me just check some. Has there been any half-time changes? We'll have to see on that.
Interesting to see Beto with Calvert-Lewin. It's not something that Sean Dyche has done very often, but quite a handful in tandem, I think. Here's Watkins. Slides in DRB. Tarkowski makes the tackle.
Hopefully this game will get going. I want some goals. In all my streams I've done, I've never done a 0-0. Let's hope for not a 0-0. But people smash some likes. 400 subs we're on the road to. Mikalenko with a throw in.
Tarkowski and Mikalenko both went for the same ball and ended up colliding with each other. And Tarkowski's already had one concern with a wound above the eye. And has one on the top of his head as well. Yeah, sometimes you just
Tarkowski's down again. Down for the second time today. Mikalenko as well. He has been in an absolute war. Looks like he should be able to carry on.
Well, Tarkovsky got that nick in the first half, which repaired, but Menko's cut's a bit worse by the looks of it. Yeah, not one for the squeamish, so we won't get too close there. Sean Birch alongside Steve Stone, a former Aston player. In fact, he scored for them here once in an FA Cup tie. Two of them, Andy and Wone, discussing perhaps options in case Mikalenko is unable to continue to have defensive cover there with Ben Godfrey, who's pretty versatile. Yeah. Mikalenko has been very steady at left back though, and good in 1v1 situation to push back.
Mikalenko's got a bad cut above the eye. A lot of blood. Blood and blood.
Closing up the wound is the immediate concern as well as the possible repercussions of concussion.
You have to see the time there, concussion.
Just trying to try and sort themselves out following another hold up here, which extended to almost 3 minutes. Rana moving it forward, looking for Harrison. And Alex Moreno got back for Aston Villa. From Coleman to Ghana. Here's Nana, who's to play more defensively in the absence of Mikalenko. Moreno. Well, here he comes. Takes you back to the old Paul Nelson, Terry Butcher days, doesn't it? Yeah. I was in the England squad that day in Sweden when Blood was forward from his wound. There's Moreno. Coleman's Here's Ghana. Correct. Too much on it that time from James Coleman for Harrison. Remarkable longevity in Seamus Coleman's career on the day he reaches 355 Premier League appearances. Some servant he has been 15 seasons in the Everton senior side. He's onto his ninth manager now. Here's Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Cleared by Douglas Luiz. Branthwaite steps in. Garner just got caught by Diaby. Must be an element of the accidental about it.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe just a hand caught him. Diaby struggled to get into the game. Watkins mostly that's been leading problems, but
Garner and Diaby going for the ball there. Yeah, I can't lie. It's been a very midi game. Didn't pick the best game, did I? Probably should have done one of the AFCON games. I want to do a few AFCON games, I think. When Egypt are playing, you know, Mo Salah, Watchalong and all that. Come on.
Harrison gets it forward into an area where there's no Everton presence. Bailey made a mess of that one.
trying to change the angle, but in the end, the angle was too strong.
Harrison. Forward takes it up. Here's Luiz. Branthwaite.
Kamara. Lovely ball into Diaby. Tries to find that lovely touch as well. Keeps the ball alive. Watkins shoots. Block. Corner to Aston Villa. Baller, Kamara. Absolute baller. Lovely ball carrying from him. Lovely passing to Diaby. Couldn't really use his burst of pace there. Tokaski was there. And then I think he's a baller, Diaby. But run up them likes, subscribe. Run that road to 400.
Douglas Luiz. Garner gets up to clear well. Here's Decore. Garner the most advanced getting forward, but Mekane goes up there too. It's Diaby who stops the attack. Decore.
Coleman swings the ball in. But people, we are going to be doing another stream tonight for the Super Cabadal El Clasico final. Barcelona versus Real Madrid. I've got Real Madrid winning that 2-0. I'm going to go with Jude Bellingham and Vinny Jr. I think Barcelona have been trash this season when I've watched them in the league. They've been alright in the Champions League, but I've seen a lot of Barca fans that want Xavi sacked. And, you know, it just goes by their standards because they want a big club legend sacked. Because they've got standards to win. Yes, they won the league, but they've not been great this season. You got teams like Girona and Madrid who are just going. It's going to be a tie race between them two. Watkins, lovely ball up play. McGinn, outright to Leon Bailey. DRB, back to Leon Bailey again. Villa looking for the opening. McGinn, is he going to shoot? Oof. Did he save that pick for that? Huge shot by McGinn. Just wide from McGinn. Villa are calling for a penalty of the foul on Diaby.
He was still thinking about the challenge when he let fly here, John McGinn.
Too far off target though, John McGinn.
Here's Harrison.
Harrison.
Calvert-Lewin. Danjuma.
Oof. Danjuma just wide.
Now I think it's been hard for Diaby to get into it. It has been for Danjuma as well. Hanging a leg at this. Sometimes they find the far corner.
I used to think he was a good player, Danjuma. Anyone that watched him at Villarreal, I thought he was an exciting player. Did really well against Liverpool in the Champions League. Caused us problems. I know Everton wanted him a couple of years ago. Then he went to Spurs. Now he's at Everton. He's only been brilliant this season. Just an average mid player. Malenko clears it for a Villa corner. Just under half an hour to go on the clock. Everton 0, Villa 0. Who is going to win this? Or will it stay 0-0?
Another more gradual approach. Bailey. Camera. Too much of concern, John. Definitely concern on the Everton fans just to get moving forward quickly. As that final Seamus Coleman. Coleman targeting Danjuma here. And Bailey got back. Flipped up anyway.
I think Beto's coming on here. And McNeil. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is coming off for Beto. Who's going to come off for McNeil? And Danjuma. Yeah, Danjuma and Calvert-Lewin have just not been great. They've had some good half chances. Calvert-Lewin should have scored in the first half. It looks like Tielemans is going to be coming on for Villa. Diaby's coming off as well. A lot of pace coming off the pitch. Sign Tielemans for free. Yeah, he's not been great, Tielemans.
Here's Luis. He's overrun it, but still managed to get a ball through to John McGinn. Reyes cross. It's cleared by Brathwaite. Harrison. Away by Coleman to Watkins. To Huey Tielemans. To begin. Branthwaite slides in.
Bit of a battle in this second half. Plenty of misplaced passes. Not much of a pattern to the game.
Right, lineups are out for the Man United game. Probably should do on the Man United Tottenham game. I don't know why I did this. Yeah, silly decision from me. Rodri confirmed as a FIFA Team of the Year.
Struck against Cabral, which is the latest instance of thorn in the face causing a head scare, an injury scare. Was from close range.
Right, let's get the lineups for the Tottenham game up. So the lineup for Tottenham is Vicario, Pedro Porro, Romero, Van de Ven, Udogie, Højbjerg, Bentancur, Skip, Johnson, Richarlison, Timo Werner does start. Manchester United team. Let's get that up. The Manchester United team is... Have they just not posted it? Oh, they have. Onana. Oh, why have they done it like that? You can just never post it normally. Hate it when clubs post it by numbers. Just post it in order who's playing where. It's very simple. But yeah, whatever. So, Onana, Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, Højlund, Eriksen, Garnacho, Varane, Dalot, Wan-Bissaka, Evans, and Kobe Mino. I think I'm going to go with 2-0 Spurs. You know what? I'm going to say Timo Werner scores. I'm going to say Brennan Johnson. Brennan Johnson to score for them.
Together with Huey Tielemans.
First time an accident. Collision in a football.
It's just over 20 minutes left of this dead-ass game.
Beto was loose. It's Carlos. Camera. Diego Carlos.
Pickford always likes these. I think his delivery is so good. The situation's normally always so good anyway.
Towards Tarkowski, the goalkeeper has looked. By Luis, but he might actually benefit Jimmy Tarkowski. referee for now. It's James Tarkowski, I think he's calling towards him.
There was a barge in his back there. But he just lost a bit of patience. The opportunity. Take ball that man, nearly the assistant.
Nearly hit the flipping linesman there. Coleman and Tillins are squaring up.
It's a cold afternoon. Let's get on with it. Nothing to say here.
Well, before the throw is taken, Aston Villa.
Looks like Matty Cash is going to be coming on for Villa.
She got their late winner in the FA Cup tie last time out against Middlesbrough. Coming on for Diego Carlos. They might be a little bit worried that Carlos is not a yellow card, bearing in mind how the temperature has raised. Still, things have been kicking off between Coleman and Tielemans. Very long lane. He's also dropped in the aftermath of that incident. So that's another concern for the Villa. Very to worry about.
Reshuffle comes and goes back into the middle.
Here's Garner. Trying to find a way through the
This game's heating up now with the fouls and everything is all heating up. 0-0. 15 to go. Villa pushing. Everton fighting. Tielemans booking. Within the space of 5 minutes, Tielemans, come on, got a booking and just laughing in people's faces. How has Tielemans just been booked? How has Tielemans just been booked? Oh, yeah, no. Tielemans is rational here. He's just going for it. Proper going for it. Just sort this out. But yeah, it's kicking off. Cash. Kamara. Douglas Luiz. Konza. But it's taken back with the possession. Just under 15 to go. Are we going to see a winner? Ball in. Good clearing away into the palms of Pickford. Solid point for this for Everton. I thought Villa would win this 2-0. Thought this would be a routine win. Everton hit and miss. I thought Unai Emery's men would grind out a win. Cash. Villa looking for the overlap. Not enough space, but they whip the ball back in. Pickford Forster punches it out. Can Everton break? No, they can't. Villa back in possession. Douglas Luiz ball over. Yeah, not great. That push by Miguelenko, this. Can't lie. I can see her sending off, you know. In this. Everton on the attack. Decore, oh my god. Had a lot of time there to think. Lack of IQ. Lack of ideas what to do there by Decore. Now Villa back in possession. Morono. Yuri Tielemans. $10 to go. They Wow, Unai Emery, PL career, never done a 0-0. Wow. That's actually some record. He's never had a 0-0 in his time at Arsenal and at Villa. Never had a 0-0. That is a very mad. That's a mad stat. $11 goals past the 76-minute mark. Liverpool with 17, Luton 14, Villa 11, Arsenal, Man City 11. Get some more water. It's been a dead game, I can't lie. I've never done a 0-0 watch-along. Actually, yeah, I have. Liverpool, Everton, Merseyside derby. Carl, I'm looking forward to this game ending. It's been an awful game. It's not even been one of those ones where, how is it 0-0? Villa, block. Watkins. Malenko does well defended. I would do the Man United Tottenham game, but chill out, have that one, have something to eat, have a rest, chill, watch that game, and then watch. We'll do the stream for Barcelona Real Madrid. Kickoff is at 7. We'll start 15 minutes before. Talk about the team news predictions. Do that game. Then we're back tomorrow. We're going to do updated Premier League predictions. Oh, Duran shot just wide. Duran just wide. Pickford no chance. Good ball from Cash. Really good ball delivery from Cash. A couple of minutes before added time, Pickford left no chance there. Should have been 1-0. Here's Beto. 1-0. Decore scores. It's offside. It's offside. Decore scores, but it's offside. It's offside. It's offside. It was almost. Begins off. Nicolo Zellino is on for Villa. I think now I'm back into the groove of doing streams. I want to grind out the streams. Grind out the streams. I want to do. What games are we going to do within the next week? Let's go on the BBC Sport app. What games are we going to be covering in the next week? So obviously tonight we're going to do Barcelona, Real Madrid at 7. Tomorrow we're going to be doing updated Premier League predictions. Tuesday we're going to do Wolves Brentford in the FA Cup. That kickoff is at 7:30. Wednesday, some more FA Cup games. We'll do one of them. Thursday, we're going to do Egypt against Ghana in the AFCON, 8:00 kickoff. Friday, no lie, I might do Iraq, Japan. I want to do some of these AFCON Asia Cup games. There's some Liverpool players are playing in them. You got former Liverpool players, Minamino, you got Endo, you've got Salah out there. So we're going to do some of those games. Why not? Kickoff is at 11:30. Oh, God. In the morning. We'll see on that. What else we've got? Then Saturday is pretty dead games. Saturday we've got Arsenal, Palace. We'll do that. What have we got for the 3 o'clocks in the other leagues? League. Ooh. Ooh. We'll do that. We'll do a double Bundesliga stream. And then Sunday you got Sheffield United, West Ham, Bournemouth, Liverpool. Obviously we're going to be doing Bournemouth, Liverpool. And then Girona Seville could be a good one, What we got in this Serie A? Then the week after you got Chelsea Middlesbrough semi-final, Liverpool. Some quite a lot of games. coming up. Don't mind if I do. 5 minutes left of this game. It's been pretty dead. Couple of minutes left of this game. Will there be a late winner? Ball in. And Duran, he's been shit since he's come on. 2 half chances, both crap. Both crap. Good deliveries as well from Morono and Cash. Both deliveries to him. Both just crap by him. Still got just over 3.5 minutes. Will this be Unai Emery's first 0-0 in the Premier League, or will there be a goal by Everton? Everton on the attack. McNeil on the right-hand side. Is he going to try and put a delivery into the box? He can, but he gets a touch. Touch by Langley. Good defending there from Langley as they tried to find better with the ball delivery. Will there be a late winner? Villa to keep up their top 4 charge. Everton to try and drag themselves away from that relegation battle. He's going to be kicking off. And a real half chances in this game, barring that Calvert-Lewin one way should have scored. And then the Moreno offside goal, which was a cracking finish, by the way. Really good build-up play as well. And that link up from Kamara and Douglas Luiz. My man of the match, I'll probably give it to Douglas Luiz. I think he's been solid defensively. Created a couple of chances. He's just been average. It's tough to pick a man of the match in this game, to be honest. It's one of those games where they could play for another 90 minutes and this might stay 0-0. Like if golden goal was in football, there you go. No point doing it. Just under 2 minutes. Can Everton find themselves a winner? McNeil on the left-hand side. Throw into Everton. Will it be Limbs at Goodison Park? Mikalenko Decore into the palms of Martinez. Plays a long ball. And it's into the palms of... No, it's into the feet of Pickford. Oh, Duran's crap, honestly. Missed 2 crap chances. Moaning on the pitch. Absolute crap. McNeil. Garner. Everton keeping it alive. McNeil again swings it back in. Decore. Oh my god. Onana blazes over the bar. Oh god. What are you doing? You got a chance. And he just blazes it over. Good point for Everton at home. To Villa. Doing well this season. Solid point. If you're Villa, slightly disappointed, if I'm honest. not really created loads of good chances. Not really. Ollie Watkins, DRB, and Leon Bailey's not really had many chances in this game. Good defending from Everton, just really mixed bag game, if I'm honest. And that should be full time in 8 seconds. Past the 7-minute mark. Surely it's just this goal kick and that's it. Maybe another 20 seconds or so. Yep, and that is full time, people. Full time. The first 0-0 in Unai Emery's in his career in the Premier League, and it is a 0-0. Oh God, what a crap game that was. Well, people, we'll be back in about, what time is it? 4 o'clock. We'll be back in just under 3 hours for the game. Aston Villa do take the point. They go 4 points clear, but if Spurs win, it goes to a point. Goal difference is on their side. So we'll see on that. In that game, I'm going to go 2-0 Spurs and then 2-0 Madrid. So we'll be back later on for that game. Internet seems like it's fixed itself, so that's good. But yeah, we'll be back later on.